Look around and see the beings that are around you. Put a smile on your face, a glow emanating from your heart, and allow yourself to embrace all of the beings here in the sanctuary, balcony downstairs, and those who are streaming in on Facebook Live technology and the live stream on the website. And just feel that there's a number of us sitting together right now in a prayerful stance to grow, develop, and unfold to our greatest yet to be. Look at one of the beings sitting next to you, and take that being in, not physically, but spiritually. Just take them in your heart and soul. Look at that being and say, my. There is such a glow about you. Power is moving through you. Joy is moving through you. Love is moving through you. Intelligence is moving through you. Inspiration is moving through you. We got work to do to make a mighty difference on this planet and to help change the world for the better. Let's be about this together in the here and now. And so it is. Amen. Touch and agree. Give up a high five, a handshake, a hug, something that activates the field of love and beauty and intelligence within us all. A field that we are obviously co-creating as we are coming out from the lower frequencies of life, the seeming polarization that takes place on the planet, the hijacking of one's attention through media, displaying the lowest common denominator of the human experience over and over and over again. We're taking our mind back in this service and co-creating a living field of love and beauty and intelligence that we're living, moving, and having our beingness in all of the time. We're just seeking to become more aware of it, to pay more attention to it, so that we're not pulled by the distractions of the world, but are pulled by our soulful intentionality to become more, never less than our true self, thus becoming a birthplace for the beloved community, becoming a birthplace for beauty and love and joy, harmony and wholeness on this planet, not relegating ourselves to any excuses as to why that cannot be done, but starting with this soulful realization that all of the power and all of the presence and all of the love that there is within each and every one of us. Each and every one of us being a holographic expression of the only power that there is. So the individual contains the universal, and the universal is seeking to individualize itself as each and every one of us. So you got power, you got mojo, you got so much within you that you don't even know about yet. And so you're here to get your spiritual mojo on. The theme of the month is the life you are meant to live. The life you are meant to live. First of all, you're already aware that there's only one life, and that's the life of God. The life of beauty, the life of joy. There's no other life. There's only one life, and that life is seeking to express itself by means of us. And individuals suffer from a kind of a spiritual astigmatism, where they're seeing duality, they're seeing a sense of separation, and thus experiencing those particular thought forms. But it doesn't negate the truth that there's still only one life, even though you may be experiencing something separately under a mass influence of being hypnotized by a sense of separation. In truth, you are here to wake up, to say, I'm here to wake up. I'm waking up right now. I am awake. You're here to wake up to this transcendent but immanent truth that you are one with the Spirit of God, one life. There is a life you are meant to live. Oftentimes people are hijacked by the life that they should live. There's a life that one should live, and there's a life that one is meant to live. They are not the same thing necessarily. The life that one should live often comes from an external authority figure. Sometimes it comes from the society in which we live. Sometimes it comes from religion and the misinterpretation of the sacred teachers that have walked the planet. And individuals are living under an aegis of what I should do or should be, when all along there was a meant to be within us. There is the perfect spiritual idea that is flowing and seeking to express itself by means of us. And we want to learn to pay attention to that inner inkling of what is meant to be our destiny, the unfolding of who and what we are as we're growing and unfolding on this stint on planet Earth. We are seeking to discover our meant to be-ism. I'll always remember as we're celebrating 33 years at Agape, and I've been telling stories the last couple of weeks along those particular lines. I'll always remember pre-Agape, I graduated from the practitioner training studies at this time, or no, yes, I had graduated, but I hadn't taken my oral exam yet, and I was running a Census Bureau office in Compton, California. And during this particular time, I had established a room for affirmations in the federal building there, and I call it intention setting or something. I made it so it didn't seem to be religious at all. And people would go in the morning and they would do their affirmation, their intentions, what they were going to happen for that particular day. And then we would have intention setting meetings. They were prayer meetings, but we call them intention setting meetings. And anyway, regardless, at that particular year that I ran that organization, we came up in the top percentile of accuracy and completion for the census. So the individuals from the federal government came to see me, and because the manager had told them about me, and they thought I was a bit weird, and I guess I was, I was a bit weird. And back then, now I'm trending, but I was a bit weird. And as I saw what had happened, they offered me a job. And they wanted me to go around to different federal buildings and do this kind of work. And it was a kind of job that you really wanted to have with guaranteed income. You had your own car, you were flying around and stuff. And at that week, I was taking my oral interview to be a licensed spiritual therapist, licensed practitioner. And in the middle of the interview, this gentleman who was interviewing me said, "Wow, you have a beautiful consciousness. I would love for you to come work for me." And I said, "Well, who are you?" I knew his name was Bob Love, but I didn't know what he represented. And he was the director of the prayer ministry. And I said, "Really?" And I said, "Well, how much do you pay?" And it wasn't much. And he said, "I want you to come on, and you can help us turn this into a 24-hour operation." So here I was balancing between this wonderful job offer, this kind of cush, and this job that wasn't paying that much money. So I know what I should do, but I knew what I was meant to do. And so with the full awareness that God was the source of my supply, with the full awareness that I knew my needs would be answered, not by the visible expression, I knew there was something within me that had me. I chose what I was meant to be. And I began to work at the prayer ministry, and we turned that operation from a part-time situation to a 24-hour operation. And that was a part of my destiny that led me to be on the faculty of the university, led me to go through the school of ministry, led me to give up my resistance to starting a spiritual community. It led me to have all of these master, wonderful teachers that are here at Agape, wonderful practitioners, wonderful ministries that are touching countless individuals around the world. There is a difference between what you should do and what you're meant to do, what you should be and what you're meant to be. And so you have a life that you are meant to live, and that you have to begin to cultivate your awareness to be sensitive to that, so that you don't come under the aegis of someone else's agenda for your life based on what you should do or should be. There is a power of uniqueness within you, and that you did not come to the planet to walk status quo, walk lockstep within the status quo of your family, to walk lockstep of society, of religion. You have come to walk under the frequency of that unique kernel of good that is within you that might be weird at times. It might be out of step with other people at times, but when you become still, when you meditate, when you pray, when you vision, when you establish intentionality for excellence to flow in your life, you begin to hear the calling of your meant-to-be-ism. And already within you is everything that is necessary for your meant-to-be-ism to unfold, so that as you leave this planet, you did not waste your time on earth living out someone else's agenda, living out a societal agenda, but living the agenda that your soul brought you to the planet for. You incarnated with a purpose and a mission. You incarnated with what you said you would be about while you were here. And as you open yourself up, your meant to be begins to show up. An avocado seed is meant to be an avocado tree. It is not meant to be a tulip or a rose. It already has loaded and coded what it is meant to be within. And so as we begin to move aside that which obscures our mind from being an avenue of awareness, where the mind has been hijacked by opinions and points of view and perceptions and positionalities and thought forms, we begin to come to an awareness that our opinion matters not. It is the truth that matters in our life. Everyone has opinions about everything, and they mean nothing. An opinion means nothing at all. What matters is the truth, capital T, truth about reality. And so many people are so opinionated that they cannot see the truth if it slapped them in the face. Because they're so full of opinions about everybody and everything. It obscures the vision. So you want to spend some time every day where you bracket your opinions. You just put them to the side. And if you do this on a regular basis, you will discover that you have insight you didn't even know you had. That you have the ability to see that we're surrounded by a presence, and this presence, which is your very life, the life that you're meant to be, this presence has your back. This presence has everything that you need to unfold, to reveal the glory of the living God. This presence is calling, has a soul call for your unfolding, but you must bracket your opinions. And then you begin to see something else. This is very important, that most people mistake the drama in their life for life. They mistake their drama for life. Your drama is not life. And they form an unconscious affirmation, I have drama, therefore I am. No, not you, not now. Drama is not your life. That's movies. That's plays. That's novels. Life is life. Life is beautiful. Life is alive, teeming with infinite possibilities and potentiality to reveal the very essence of God itself. And the very essence is love and beauty and intelligence and power and poise and confidence and symmetry and order and elegance and affluence. Life is life. You must not mistake your drama for life, or you'll go on an endless loop of drama after drama after drama after drama. And when you don't have drama, you make it up. Because you'll be addicted to the chemicals that are produced by your drama. You'll get addicted to cortisol. You'll get addicted to toxicity. And if you don't have drama, you'll make it up because you don't know what to do with your life without it. You just create all kinds of emotional contagion. That is not living. Living is ecstatic bliss. It is love. It is joy, and these aren't just namby-pamby words. This is the very essence of the Spirit. Say with me, if you will, I am drama-free. I live in ecstasy. I am drama-free. I'm willing to live an ecstatic life, a blissful life, a wholesome life, a soulful life, full of the Spirit of God. And so we have heard thus far that there's a life that we are meant to live. Loaded and coded within you is a perfect spiritual idea emanating from the mind of infinite love, beauty, and intelligence. You had a choice in taking this incarnation. You chose to be here. You're not an accident. You made a choice and you knew what you were going to deliver when you got here. You knew that after you left here, you were going to check yourself out and see if you got caught up in the distractions of the world, or did you stay focused and had a level of intention about the gifts you were going to share, the talents you were going to cultivate, the way that you were going to express your love and joy and forgiveness, and you were going to look at that as you checked yourself before you wrecked yourself. Sorry, just came out. Now. And so you're learning then to bracket your opinions on a daily basis. I didn't say you didn't have to have an opinion. You just learn to bracket them so your whole perception of life is not through an opinion, but your perception of life is from your expanded awareness of your oneness with the presence of God. And then you're no longer going to mistake your drama for life. Life is alive. It's the presence of God. It's ecstatic. It's blissful. It's beautiful. It's wonderful. And you're going to take time to sit for long enough periods of time that you feel life again, unsullied by your limited perception of life, thus stopping the sequence of experiencing your perception of life and then thinking that's your life. That was a long sentence, but I think it was worth it. And then you're going to come to an understanding. Just take a breath right here. So that you do not miss your mission. Say, I'm not going to miss my mission. That you have come here on the earth with a mission that you didn't show up for an intermission on the planet. It's not like, ooh, I'm going to go to earth and have an intermission. No. You came to grow and unfold. This is a process of you growing, that is learning lessons, growing and glowing, growing and glowing. G&G, glowing and growing, glowing and growing, glowing and growing, growing and glowing. You have arrived on earth to grow yourself, to move through the challenges that make you stronger if you will not run from them, so that you can glow for the power and the presence and the love of God. You don't want to miss your mission. There's so many gifts that you have come to bear witness to on the planet, and you don't want to miss that. What your soul is afraid of and what you are so afraid of is not the obstacles, not the hindrances, not the obstructions. You're not afraid of even what people are going to say about you, really, as you stumble forward towards the unfolding of your successful life. You're deathly afraid of not going for your gifts. You're afraid of, there's something within you that's afraid at the end of this particular incarnation, you didn't go for it. You thought too much about what other people were thinking about you. You thought too much about failing. No, you want to grow for it. Take a breath here. And feel into this, that there is a mission that you're on. You have a purpose. Everyone's purpose is the same. Everyone's purpose is to reflect and reveal the infinite in a way that only they can. We all carry that purpose inside. It may have been hijacked, it may have been stolen for a while, but we all have that as a purpose to reflect and to reveal the infinite in a most powerful way. And so our attention we become aware of the distractions of the world, and you're becoming more powerful to be aware of distractions, but to not be distracted by them. And so what do? We bracket the opinion, and then we opt out of the world that we see with our eyes. You know how you get those little things in the mail and say you can opt out anytime you want? Well, in truth, you can opt out of the world of effects, circumstances, situations, phenomena, opinions, points of view, all the stuff that's swirling in the world of phenomena. When you pray, when you meditate, you're saying, I am opting out of that which is trending and opting in to that which is unending. You have to opt out and then you opt in. You opt out to the trends, the emotional trends of the world, and you opt into that which is unending. If you do that, you won't miss your mission. You'll be able to hear what you're called to do, and you'll be able to even see it before it happens, be able to see your benefit to the planet, your contribution. That is where you want to live from. You don't want to live from, what am I going to get from the world? The world doesn't have anything for you. The world doesn't have it has nothing for your happiness, nothing for your joy, nothing for your peace. Joy, happiness, and peace is intrinsic to your being. And when you become in alignment with the real self, you're in joy, you're in peace, and you're in happiness, and not one condition has to change. So the world doesn't have anything for you at all. So you opt out to that which is trending, you opt in to that which is unending. This is the power of prayer. This is the power of meditation. This is the power of intentionality. This is the power of supreme affirmation. This is the power. So that you're walking on fire with a mission. And this is the great thing about it. You don't even have to know how to do it. You don't have to know how to do it. Take a breath. You just took in hydrogen and oxygen. Did you know how to do that? You know how to do that. You don't know how to even do it. It's already loaded and within you. You take a breath, hydrogen and oxygen goes into the system and begins to create nourishment for the body temple, creates a field of homeostasis so the organs are working properly, so that there's a proper amount of circulation going on. You don't have to know how to do that. You just... When you begin to bracket opinion, opting in to that which is unending through your prayer, and you begin to start to hear the mission, your reason, your right for being here, and you start to walk in that direction, the way to do it will show up in the step. Not before the step. In the step. It'll start to show up for you. It'll start to show up. I remember pre-Agape with Dr. Daniel L. Morgan, the founding spiritual teacher of the Guidance Church of Religious Science. I remember having these series of dreams. In these dreams, we were climbing a mountain, helping each other up this mountain, lifting each other up. And one day we got to the top of the mountain, and we looked out, and he said, he was a big planet that was glowing. He said, that's what I'm going to do. And I said, that's beautiful. And I looked, and I said, that's what I'm going to do. And it was a big planet, and it exploded into these satellites, but it didn't diminish the planet. And I said, that's what I'm going to do. And so as I look at Agape now, I see there's so many satellites out there. There's official satellites, there's unofficial satellites, there's groups gathering around the live stream, around the globe. There are people having Agape parties. There's Agape Bay Area, Durango. There's other Agapes. The satellites are happening. Now, when I had that dream years ago, I didn't know how I was going to do that. I didn't know anything about how. All I knew, at some point, there was a mission that I said yes to and walked in that direction, and now I watch it as it's unfolding. If I didn't say yes, all of those people that'd be touched, they're now being touched by the yes of this community. Are you following what I'm saying here? Are you catching this? I just want you to know there's so much within you. And you may have obscured your vision by opinions that other people have about you, that you've taken on about yourself. You may have obscured your vision by hesitation. You may have obscured your vision by thinking you should do what you should do based on somebody else's agenda for your life. And I'm here to tell you this morning that there is a meant to be within you. You are not accidental. You are on purpose, with a purpose, shot from eternity. You are opting out of that which is trending and opting in to that which is unending so that you can fulfill your soul's quest to live excellently, powerfully, magnificently, individually, and as a powerful, dynamic spiritual community. It's all in you. And so what are we doing? This is what we're doing. As I've said over the years, we are localizing a cosmic celebration. The entire cosmos is celebrating. It's celebrating that it gets to participate in the realm of the divine and glow with the power of God. The entire cosmos is. Every planet, every quark, every living thing, every inanimate thing is glowing with the power of being a celebrant of the presence of God. And we at this stage of our evolution must consciously choose this. That's why we have to opt out from thinking that the world has anything for us. If we do not opt out, we will only celebrate when things occur the way we want them to occur in life. In this spectrum of the world, the phenomena changing all of the time, your celebration will be scant. It will be conditional. But if you understand that you are here to localize a cosmic celebration, then you are to wake up every single day saying, there's something to celebrate and I'm going to find it. And listen, if you do that, quantumly, you'll be creating it at the same time. You understand what I'm saying? You find what you're looking for. You find what you're looking for. You help co-create it. So if you say in substance, there's something to celebrate, I'm going to find it today. There's something to be grateful for, I'm going to find it today. There's something to be happy about, I'm going to find it today. There's something that's going to allow for my resourcefulness and my creativity to emerge, I'm going to see it today. You'll be creating it as you're saying it. And it will show up in your life, and the entire universe will be conspiring to release your meant to be-ism. Say, I am meant to be happy. I'm meant to be in joy. I'm meant to be healthy. I'm meant to be vibrant. I'm meant to share my gifts. I'm meant to circulate my good. I am meant to live in an adventure of excellence. Oh, scream about that. Those who can, please stand. Those who can, please stand. It's time to celebrate. Hands up. Say, I'm a celebrant for the divine. Everything is working together for my good. I have nothing to complain about. I have so much to be grateful for. I make no excuses for my joy. I make no excuses for my smile. I radiate divine beauty and prosperity. It's time to celebrate. We're celebrating Agape 33 years. We're celebrating our own life. Now, as this music starts, just let your body just do what it wants to do. Not what you should do, but what you're meant to do. You feeling it? Yeah. I see the smiles on your face. Oh, I see you moving. Oh, there you go. Turn it up. If you know it, sing it. Celebrate good times. Come on. Woo! There's a party going on right here. In the entire universe. A celebration to last throughout the year. So bring your good times and your laughter too. You know what I'm talking about? We gon' celebrate your party with you. Come on now. What? Let's all celebrate and have a good time. Celebration. We gon' celebrate and have a good time. It's time to come together. It's
up to you.
What's your pleasure? What? Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
It's a celebration.
This is for God. The God power within you. They're able to do all things within you. They're able to heal all things within you. You got to be in the vibration of it.
It's a celebration.
The vibrational matching universe. You got to be in the love, be in the peace, be in the celebration.
Celebrate.
Sing it out.
There's a party going on right here. A dedication to last throughout the years.
It's going to last throughout the years,
your
baby.
good times and your laughter too.
Uh-oh.
We gon' celebrate and party with you. Come on now.
What? I see our newcomers dancing. There you go.
Good time. Yeah, yeah.
Somebody scream.
We gon' celebrate and have a good time. It's time to come together.
Woo.
It's up to you. What's your pleasure?
One more time. One more time. Here we go.
It's a celebration.
Oh, I love life. Say it. I love life.
It's a celebration.
I love God. I love love. I love beauty.
Let's
I love
celebrate.
joy.
Come on
I
now.
love to love. Somebody scream about it.
Let's celebrate.
As the music starts to come down, just keep your body mantra
Let's
going.
celebrate.
Just keep your little rock going.
It's all right.
And this is flow right into the prayer vibe right here. We enter into the gates with praise and thanksgiving. We enter into the vibratory field with a level of joy and gratitude already. We're not grateful at the end. We start off with gratitude. We start off with so much to be grateful for. So we enter into this moment of praise and thanksgiving with a deep sense of gratitude and pure appreciation. We're taking a vibrational stand to not miss our mission. There are individuals that will be touched by your success. Individuals that will be inspired by your yes. Individuals that will be moved as you begin to move in the direction of excellence. You will affect people you don't even know about yet. People you might never even meet at all. Just by you rising up and saying yes to the excellence that's within your very being. Oh my God. And so in this moment of introspection, we turn within. First, we begin our prayer standing up. We don't have to bow down. The presence of God wants us to take a stand for life. And so we take a stand in gratitude. We feel a sense of powerful recognition that the presence is exactly what it says it is. It's omnipresent. Oh, do you examine that? Omni means everywhere. Everywhere present. That means there's never a moment where it's not where you are. The presence of God does not come and go. You don't have to say, come here, God. No, you do that to your pets. Come here. But God's always here, waiting for you to wake up. And so we wake up to the awareness that this presence is everywhere, and this presence is right where we are. And as we wake up and recognize this, we begin to feel a deep sense of unity with it. My life is the life of God because there's only one life, and that life is the life of God. That life is perfectly unfolding right now as me. Therefore, as I am speaking this very word, dynamically something wonderful is happening in our life. It is breaking down the barriers of lack and limitation and mediocrity. This word that I am speaking is opening the doors of our heart and soul that we may become more, never less than our true self, that every organ and action and function of our being is made every whit whole. Our mental body is clear. Our emotional body is pure. The body of our effects and affairs are revealing the order of the universe. We accept this and nothing less than this. Oh, we give thanks. So much good is happening. Say it. So much good is happening. So much love is happening. So much peace is happening. All this is what we're looking for. And so this is what we are helping to co-create. We get to experience what we're looking for. And so it is in this awareness, I invite you to take your seats now, but continue to lowly listening, continue your outer eye closed, feeling into this prayerful vibratory frequency. The life you are meant to live is calling you. It's inviting you to let go of what should be and to listen to what's meant to be. It's inviting you to bracket your opinions on a regular basis. It's inviting you to say yes to life at a very deep level. You're receiving this invitation and you're saying yes to it. And you're now beginning to feel a deep sense of connection with the presence. It's a feeling universe, you know. And so as you're feeling connected, never neglected, never dejected, but connected, something wonderful is happening. Oh my God, feel this. Marianne, help them feel it for a moment, please.
Order my steps in your word, oh sweet Spirit. Lead me, guide me every day. Send your anointing Spirit, I pray. Order my steps in your word. Order my steps in your word. Ooh, I ask thee, teach me thy will. While you're working, I will keep still, 'cause fear is busy, God is real. Order my steps in your word. Order my steps in your word.
Our steps are ordered by the Lord. The Lord is the great law of life. Our steps are ordered by the sacred Lord of our life. And we are accepting that divine impulse, the divine guidance, the divine wisdom, the gentle nudging for us to live the life that we are meant to live. We're entering into this prayer vortex together this morning for these individuals on our prayer list and more.